Hello friends and family, and good morning from beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. For today's Tennessee roadside adventure, it brings us to the island, Pigeon Forge, where we're actually going to dine over at the Timberwood Grill. I've been really excited to try that ever since we moved to Tennessee. Looks like they have a great selection of different burgers, wings, and appetizers. So we'll do a full dining review, check out the whole menu, but right now specifically is a really great time to visit the island. They still have the Jurassic adventure going on, and there's literally a ton of different Christmas happenings popping up all around the island. So I want to check out all of the new Christmas decor out today, and also a whole bunch of different merchandise in the gift shops. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. I did want to point out though, if you do come to the island and it is a busier day, they do have these little tram shuttles that'll actually pick you up in different spots all around the island and literally take you right inside. In case you do have like mobility issues, they even have you covered here at the island. The island at Pigeon Forge though is perfectly like one of my favorite spots though. Kind of reminds me of Disney Springs at Walt Disney World, because there's all kinds of like world-class dining, really great shops. But I think the island actually takes the edge because there is so many different spots where there's different rides and attractions, which is really cool. Okay, so literally as we're just walking to the island is the first sighting of different Christmas things coming in on the walkway. How cool are these little reindeer? I actually see a whole bunch of them like scattered throughout on both sides of the walkway. These look really, really cool at nighttime. Looks like there's some up ahead there and over there on the opposite side. Okay, so we're just gonna pass the bridge here over by the Margaritaville restaurant. I definitely want to check that out in the near future because it has a really good like back setting where you can sit out there, get some drinks, and have some different food. But it looks like they already decorated Margaritaville restaurant for Christmas time. They have all a Christmas garland up. It looks really nice. Yeah, the Margaritaville restaurant looks really good with the Christmas garland out in front. They do have that massive bench there, Margaritaville Pigeon Forge. So a nice little photo op for the family. I did want to come over this way though, because they have a Dilophosaurus. They do still have the dinosaur adventure going on here at the island. That is completely free. So many fun little photo ops and different things. He actually spits water. Right off the bat though, even more Christmas happenings here at the island. Right here in the backdrop, they have this massive photo op with some snowflakes that you can get your picture taken in front of. And they also recently started putting up some different Christmas trees around the island. But as you can see, so many different attractions. Like over there behind Paula Deen's, we'll get a closer look at that one for the kiddos with like the baseballs, soccer balls, basketballs, and the Ferris wheel off in the distance. Right now is actually a really unique time to come visit the island. Like I was saying, a bunch of different things going on, like the Jurassic adventure. You have Christmas decor going up all around the island, and also everything is still decorated for fall. You kind of got like 3 different things going on right now. Let's actually make our way over towards Paula Deen's because you can notice the trees are really starting to change color, and Paula Deen's family kitchen is actually decorated right now for Christmas time. We were recently here for lunch. We did a whole food review. I'll link that video in the description box of this one. Let's actually head inside Paula Deen's store though and check out some of the different Christmas merchandise they have. But I'm loving all of the decor here for the holiday season. Even on the lamp post, they have some Christmas decor. This gift shop though for Paula Deen is seriously everything. Right now it's actually decorated for like Christmas time, so lots of different like Santa Claus merchandise, Christmas trees kind of like scattered throughout. Let's dive right in though. Check out some of the different offerings. Here's a really cool like tin old school Santa Claus sign. You got like some jingle bells on there. These are $19 a piece. A bunch of really nice kitchen towels though with the reindeer. You have the Christmas trees. This one says Noel. These are $12.99 a piece. This one here, almost like a little wreath there. It says deck the halls. These are nice, like quality material for $13. Let's actually check out some of the assorted Christmas ornaments. These are a really good price though. You have like a black bear sitting on like an Adirondack chair. Look at them there with all the Christmas lights for $11. You have a marshmallow version. This is like a little cake pop of a polar bear. These are only $6 a piece though, so a really good deal. They have a little reindeer and then a snowman marshmallow for $6. Here's some of like your classic Christmas ornaments though. This is like a wooden design with Santa Claus. It's loaded with sparkles. He has like a little candy cane in his hand. This one is $7. They have a Santa with some holly berries holding a candy cane. And then right underneath there, these ones are very, very nice. Look at Santa with his glasses, his pipe. These are loaded with sparkles though for $11. Let's check out some more of the different kitchen items here at Paula Deen's store though. So another kitchen towel, baking company, Christmas, cookies and candy canes. Again, with all the gingerbread cookies and candy canes. You can get some different like statues here of like Santa Claus. Looks like he has the gingerbread house. He's actually like piping the icing on it. They have some coffee mugs, eat, drink, and be merry with that swirl candy cane design. These are $15 a piece. Lots of candy cane themed merchandise though, like these little Christmas trees. Let's check out some of the different graphic t-shirts they have though. These are a nice like lightweight cotton material. Sweet Tea and Jesus. These are $27 a piece. They have so many different designs though with the Sweet Tea logo. Underneath there we have Mama Tired. Look at that graphic shirt. This is a nice like bright red color. This one is $25. This is my Eaton shirt. You got like the dinner plate on there, the fork and knife. I totally agree because the food here at Paula Deen's is super delicious. You could even purchase like some 5-ounce jams and jellies and it comes with the Paula Deen badge. These are only $4.50. You can get a black raspberry. Let's see what else we have down here. Your strawberry preserves. They have orange marmalade. All of these bins are completely stocked up. They even have strawberry and peach down here. Here's also some really fancy coffee mugs you can get. These are actually like pottery coffee mugs with Paula Deen's Family Kitchen logo for $23 a piece. The cool thing about these though, they do make them with a bunch of different colors. Look at them all though, like you got a nice like a grayish blue color. Underneath there is a really nice one for fall time. I like these a lot. A few other Christmas happenings I want to show you though. A few other ornaments. This one has a very fancy Christmas tree. It does say Merry Christmas a bunch of times. These little take-homes are only $10 a piece. It looks like they even have some cardinals up here. Let's see the price-a-rooney. That one is $10 with the little snowflakes. They even have these little like glass, almost like Christmas ornaments, and they do light up like they have an on and off switch. The smaller version's $25, and they even have some really fun shaped like hot pads like Christmas tree. You got like Santa's mitten for $9 a piece. Then a really good sized coffee mug actually of Santa Claus, perfect for your hot chocolate and marshmallows. Actually has the Paula Deen logo on the bottom there, the store collection for $13. I wanted to give you guys a quick little peek-see here of Paula Deen's Family Kitchen menu. So it is like a family style. You can get the Albany, or you can have 2 down-home dishes and 4 sides. You have the Savannah where you can get 3 down-home dishes and 4 sides, or the Georgia where you get 4 and 4. The food here is incredible though. They have the best ever Southern fried chicken, your beef pot roast, chicken fried pork chops, country fried steak is very, very good, chicken and dumplings. Here's some of the different sides from like the creamed potatoes, collard greens. They have creamed corn, fried okra, and the broccoli cheese casserole is very good. That being said, let's head a little bit further into the island at Pigeon Forge. Like I was saying, they still have the dinosaur adventure going on right now, and they have an incredible water show with a bunch of really nice rocking chairs. You can come out, I believe it's every, let's see here, the Jurassic Fountain Show, hear the roar every hour. So you can check out the different music and the dinosaurs, literally like you could hear them roaring. But lots of really fun photo ops that they have. for the Jurassic adventure in this area. And this is actually going on until November 2nd. In case you are here at the island, all of the dinosaurs are like scattered throughout. And literally right outside Paula Deen's family kitchen, they have another cool little photo op for fall time with this old like moonshine truck, the island pigeon forge with some mums. Again, you got like the fall theming. Right behind there, Paula Deen's family kitchen is decorated for Christmas time. And one cool little thing, if you do plan on being around here for November 20, what honey? November 22nd. If you do plan on being at the Island Pigeon Forge for November 22nd, they have Winterfest going on. That's where they're gonna have like the whole Christmas tree lighting ceremony, a free concert, and supposedly Paula Deen is supposed to be here. That'd be really cool to light the Christmas tree. We'll definitely be back for that, and we'll dine, of course, at Paula Deen's family kitchen again. That being said, I do want to head over to the Kryptonite store and show you another little fun photo op along the way. Again, for the Island Pigeon Forge with this really fun archway. You got the Ferris wheel off in the distance, old Smoky Moonshine, but a bunch of like hay bales. You got some pumpkins and mums. Okay, so as I'm making my way to Kryptonite, I did want to show even more Christmas decor happening here at the island. Lots and lots of more of like these wreaths with all of the Christmas ornaments. It looks like all of the gift shops though in this back section, like holy moly, are decorated for Christmas time. So as you head towards like the back side of the island, yeah, this is where a majority of the beautiful Christmas decor is happening. I love this. It looks really incredible. As I make my way throughout Market Square, though, I did want to point out like the super duper low crowd levels. Right now is a really great time to come out and visit the island at Pigeon Forge. Not too many people out and about today. If you are looking for something really fun to do with the kiddos, you can take them over to Ride Makers for the holidays. You can choose, customize, and build your own race cars. They're actually starting out at only $25 a piece, but you can go inside and actually literally build your own RC vehicle. Customization with over 649 million possibilities. They actually have some on display inside of this acrylic case though. How cool do these look? A really great addition to the island at Pigeon Forge. Literally right outside of Ride Makers, though, also for the Jurassic Island, you have this massive Carnotaurus. You can actually hear him roaring, like his mouth opens. Check this guy out. Look at him. This is crazy cool. Never did I think I'd see dinosaurs and Christmas decor. Let's actually head right across from the Carnotaurus over to the Kryptonite character store and check out some of the merchandise. So as soon as you come inside, there's a whole bunch of different like Disney Stitch Funko Pops. You have Stitch dressed up as the Beast from Beauty and the Beast, as Simba. And then like you have your classic Stitch Funko. Looks like they even have some glassware sets. These are more of like shot glasses for Christmas time with Stitch and Angel with the Santa hats. And then over here, let's see what we got doing. Lilo and Stitch 4-piece pocket pop. Yeah, this is for the holidays as well, in the shape of a Christmas tree. I don't think I've ever seen these before. That is really neat. Now look at these creepy little teddies. Look at this guy's facial expression. This is crazy. Right off the bat though, lots of different Christmas offerings here at Kryptonite. You have your little pocket pops there, the Disney ones. These I don't see the price for, but they have Piglet. These are all Christmas themed. They have Tigger with the Santa hat, of course, like Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore. And it looks like they even have Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas and Sally. So a good little selection there. So many different things you can find though. Look at this huge Dolly Parton guitar with like her facsimile signature on there. They have Vecna from Stranger Things, literally just hanging from the rafters. Let's see what we got on this bottom section. So they have some Dolly Parton Funkos. That's really cool though with the guitar. She's really sparkly. Right next to Dolly is Reba McEntire. But you can get a good selection of different Dolly merchandise, like these stainless steel tumblers. In Dolly We Trust, you have her facsimile signature. Here's a really cool coffee mug with Dolly. It says, "I beg your pardon." That one's really neat. Let's actually come over this way though. Check out some of the different Funko Pops and different things. They have Princess Aurora with the castle. This looks really cool. So it's more of like a two-piece set. Underneath there, you have your Disney 100 Moana Funko Pop set. Over here, they have Maleficent and then Ursula. I like the really cool like murals you got there with like the stained glass. That looks really cool off in the backdrop. But you'll find lots of different Funkos from like Friends, Street Sharks. I remember collecting them when I was little. That is really, really cool. They have Harry, Marv, and then Kevin from Home Alone 2, and some Back to the Future Funko Pops where you get Doc and Marty. And if you are looking for Wizarding World of Harry Potter Funkos, they have you covered here at Kryptonite as well. They have Professor McGonagall, actually comes with Hogwarts Castle. Underneath that one is Ron Weasley, literally inside of the flying car. That is really, really cool. Here's one up ahead that I haven't seen before though. They literally have a chocolate frog. Looks like you got the little wizard card inside of Albus Dumbledore. And then they have Harry Potter pushing the trolley. Let's actually check out some of the t-shirts and hoodies that they have here. They have Dolly Parton Nashville with like that old graphic on there of Dolly. What I really like though, because you'll find different graphics like this pullover hoodie. It says Dolly Nashville, but this one is actually like a whole different design. You can find a bunch of like different horror genre merchandise, like this adult size long sleeve shirt. You have Dracula. This one is only $20, so a really good deal. Next to that one is your Chucky version. And then how cool is this one with Beetlejuice? He's by his little headstone there. You have like a skeleton gargoyle. Again, these are long sleeve adult for only $20. Let's see what else we got doing. They have some Sabrina Carpenter adult size pullover sweatshirts. I don't see the price here, but these are really cool. Looks like they have even more Dolly Parton pullovers. So this one is your classic pullover sweatshirt with Dolly with her guitar and the facsimile signature. That one is $50, but you could even get like some Disney Hocus Pocus adult size pullover hoodies. And they have a great selection of different like royal bobbleheads. A really good selection though. They have Wednesday with the stained glass behind her. They have a thing where the actual fingers bobble on that, so really unique. They have a shrunken head Beetlejuice bobblehead where he's like sitting in the chair. Let's see what else we got doing though. So they have your super figure collection, Tim Burton's Corpse Bride. You can get Emily and Victor. And a bunch of different action figures like Chucky, the Ultimate TV series action figure. We get the little heads, like the extra hands. And a bunch of different figures over here from like Toonie Terrors, Captain Blake. They have your Bloody Leatherface action figure. Some different figures here though from like a Halloween too. Let's see what we got in terms of price. Definitely a little bit on the pricey side. These are $100 a piece, but they do have like Michael Myers and a, let's see here, a little bobblehead of Michael Myers. This whole section though has so many different like Loungefly bags. They have it. I like this a lot with Pennywise with the yellow rain jacket. Next to that one is a Michael Myers one. This one has like the little knife with the pumpkin for $90. Looks like they even have like a Chucky version. Look at him there with the scissors. This is like a big zipper compartment though, so you can actually fit quite a bit in there. A couple different Chucky versions, like the packaging. Chucky, he wants you for a best friend. You got like the little playing cards at the bottom. Collect all the good guy accessories. Underneath there though is another one here from Ghostbusters. This one is $90, and they do have one here for Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas with Jack Skellington with all the Christmas lights. Then it kind of spills off to a bunch of really nice like Disney Hocus Pocus Loungeflies with the Sanderson sisters. You have Binks the cat that actually moves there over the little grave headstone that says R.I.P. Here's like some playing cards with the Sanderson sisters, again with the big zipper compartment with Binks the cat. But even more different action figures. These are literally everywhere. From They Live, they have the Alien 2-pack, Obey, Buy with the little TV. They have some Gremlins Ultimate Stripe. And again, they come with all the different accessories. So these are like really highly collectible action figures. They have a little Gizmo bobblehead. How cool is this little Gizmo plushie? Like, the packaging is just super cool. This is an 8-inch Gizmo for $36, but perfect to go with that huge Vecna. They have a massive bobblehead for $28. Look at them up there though. Isn't that crazy cool? And literally this whole back wall section is loaded with a bunch of different band concert t-shirts. AC/DC, Back in Black. They have like Dolly Parton, Fleetwood Mac, Lenny Kravitz, Nirvana, the Beatles, Green Day, literally something for everyone. Like this section over here has like Shania Twain. You have, let's see here, Wu-Tang Clan, Eminem, and even Beastie Boys up there. So you really have to take a moment and to just take in all the different graphic t-shirts, especially if you do like different like band concert t-shirts. Lots of cool cups and different things over in this section. So these are like really tall Stanley cups. They have from SpongeBob SquarePants. Look at this with Squidward and then SpongeBob. I love their facial expressions. These are really, really cool. They have a couple Wizarding World of Harry Potter cups. This one is like your Tervis tumbler that comes with the clear lid. $50 for that. And they even have like a really tall cup, just like the SpongeBob SquarePants with the Hogwarts house crest. I like that a lot though. And here's even a little section of assorted Scooby-Doo merchandise. They have this massive coffee mug with Scooby-Doo and Shaggy. It has that same graphic on both sides though. Looks like they do have a couple different plastic cups. And then this one is actually ceramic with all the characters, the mystery machine. Really neat though. And a couple different Pikachu cups that they have here. This one actually comes with a little strap to carry it by with Pikachu. That one is $30. They have one here from Pokemon with like Charmander. You have Squirtle on there, Pikachu. Only $16.99. It comes with a little Pokeball gibbet. Then on this back wall section, they have a whole bunch of different like anime graphic t-shirts from like One Piece, the Legend of Machine. Let's see what else we have here on this back wall. Yeah, so many cool shirts. Like, check them out. Let's actually check out the huge selection of lounge flies that they have though. How cool is this Pokemon version with Pikachu, with the Santa hat, with all the Christmas lights. Looks like they do have a couple different Pokemon backpacks though. You got like the characters here at the bottom. You get the gold badge for Pokemon. But they have a couple different like Wizarding World of Harry Potter. This is like a denim material. All 4 houses are embroidered. Actually has this really nice like snap enclosure with the golden snitch. Underneath there is a really cool Loungefly bag, literally with all of the characters with Hogwarts Castle. But of course you have like Harry, Albus Dumbledore, Hermione Granger. This is much bigger than like your typical Loungefly bag. And of course they have a bunch of assorted Disney Loungeflies. This one here is lenticular with Alice from Alice in Wonderland with the Cheshire Cat. Up ahead is a really nice Moana version with all of the Hawaiian flowers. This one's a really cool like simulated leather. Here is a Buzz Lightyear Disney Loungefly bag with Buzz Lightyear in his packaging. It says Space Ranger Lightyear. The attention to detail is just super good on some of these. Here's like a hot air balloon version where you have like Donald, Mickey, and then Minnie Mouse. The cool thing though, these are actually like 3 little zipper compartments in there, which is really neat, inside of the hot air balloons. And here's a really fuzzy Disney Loungefly of Winnie the Pooh. Look at him there. This one's really fuzzy. He has his little trick-or-treat bag. That one is really cool. Then they even have a Loungefly with Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, and Eeyore. This one's actually a Christmas Loungefly. A few other Loungefly bags that I did want to show you though. Here's another super fuzzy one of Garfield. He's got like the little teddy bear. This one is a Nickelodeon Loungefly. They even have like some assorted like Stranger Things ones with 11. Look at this though. It has the cassette there. It says Hawkins AV Club, Stranger Things at the bottom. That one has all of the characters, which is neat. Here is a Marvel Loungefly of Black Panther, where you get the medallion on there with this really nice like tribal design. And then right up ahead is literally a Pixar Loungefly. This one you have Remy from Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. The actual bag though is like a block of Swiss cheese, so definitely very creative. but lots of different like crossbody bags and different things on this top section. Even some one-piece Loungefly. A few other really fun Disney cups I wanted to show you though. Again, these are Tervis tumblers with Minnie Mouse striking a pose with that really nice floral design. They have more of like a 3D effect version here with Mickey though, with all of like the little hidden Mickeys scattered throughout. They do have like the clear lid, but you have another stainless steel tumbler with like the Fab 5 there on the front side. This one is $45. And it does look like they even have some assorted Disney snow globes. The cool thing about this one though, it does light up with Mickey Mouse. Okay, so seriously, the Kryptonite store here at the Island Pigeon Forge is an absolute must check out, especially if you're into collectibles, Funko Pops, action figures, Loungeflies, and concert t-shirts. That store is incredible. Let's continue on our way though and see what else we can find. Let's actually make our way past Old Smoky Moonshine. We'll definitely check out some of the different merchandise over there a little bit later, but I think we're gonna head on over to the Timberwood Grill and try lunch there. Really excited to try it though. Like I was saying, literally our first time eating there. The menu looks really delicious. Here's a fun little photo op at the Island Pigeon Forge though. Like you have a half of a body of a T-Rex. Again, this is part of the Jurassic adventure. That being said, we're actually over closer to all of the different rides and attractions. They have reverse time. Right up ahead though is that massive Ferris wheel. If you are looking for some great views of Pigeon Forge and Sevierville, definitely check that out. But they have the Timberwood Grill. That's where we're gonna dine at today. We'll check out the whole menu, and it does look like it's decorated for the holiday season right now. They got some snowflakes up, lots of the Christmas garland as well. And literally right outside of the Timberwood Grill, they do have another massive T-Rex. He actually moves. Listen to him. You can see like his mouth opening. That is so cool. Here's the menu. We will take a closer look at this when we get inside, but they do have a menu with the main sides, your soups, your salads outside, in case you want to check that out. So as soon as you come inside the Timberwood Grill, it's a bunch of really cool like forest theming. They have this massive antler. Yeah, this looks really neat. Let's head on in, check out some of the different decor and different things. Very, very rustic vibe to it. Look at these booths over here. That's really neat. Okay, so let's check out some of the menu here at the Timberwood Grill Pigeon Forge. Here's some of the different starters. They have some loaded potato cracklins, they call them, some gold nuggets, fried mushrooms, fried pickles, campfire queso. That actually sounds really delicious. They have like some buffalo shrimp. Looks like you can get some jumbo wings. And here's some of the different cheeseburgers. Like I was saying, these look really good. Your burgers and sandwiches. The gold pan burger. They have the smoky burger with barbecue sauce and bacon. That sounds delicious. They have a mac and cheese burger, steakhouse burger, some assorted chicken salad, salads and soups. On the opposite side of the menu is some of the great plates, like you can get some bourbon glazed salmon, Dutch oven chicken pot pie, smothered steak tips. They have fish and chips, some Twin Forks kickin' chicken, boneless chicken, let's see here, buttermilk, breast drenched in our secret seasonings. That sounds really good. But you can get some steaks and ribs, even a good little kids menu that they do have, from corn dogs to cheeseburgers, mac and cheese, even a grilled sirloin, and some kids pizza. Okay, so for my meal, I think I'm gonna go with the Twin Forks kickin' chicken. That sounds really good actually. It comes topped with the creamy white gravy, served with mashed potatoes, and a choice of a side. Here's some of the different sides. I think we're gonna go with the macaroni and cheese. Here's a closer look at the inside of the restaurant though. That's the bar area over there. Looks like they have tons of seating. Definitely gives you like a cabin feel with all of like the different like animals and the booths. I actually like it a lot though. It has some really unique like lighting fixtures. You got fish and tackle like bait over in that direction. Okay, so Brandy went with the cheeseburger. This looks very delicious. They give you some pickles on the side. She got French fries. This looks like a hand formed beef patty. Looks very good though with all of the lettuce on the bottom. And then I went with that hand battered fried chicken, kind of like with the country style gravy. That looks like a really good sized chicken breast. We have some mashed potatoes and gravy. It does look like they have potato skins in there. And the macaroni and cheese looks really good. This actually looks like a fairly sizable meal for lunchtime. It smells really good too. Okay, so I think we're gonna go off by starting some of the sides first and give these a try. Oh yeah. That is some very, very delicious mashed potatoes. That country gravy is delicious. It's not too peppery. The potatoes themselves are super smooth. Yeah, I like those a lot. I'll definitely be getting those next time. We can try the macaroni and cheese. This looks super duper creamy though. Oh, that's actually a little bit different. It kind of has a smoke flavor to it. That's some unique macaroni and cheese actually. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, it's good. Very good. Okay, let's start cutting up some of this chicken breast. This looks very lightly battered. Let's see the actual chicken breast itself. Yeah, that looks good. Let's see what we got to. I knew I had to come here and bring Brandy. She's been in a mood for a cheeseburger lately. Yeah, very, very tender. I'm excited to try the batter though. I already know the gravy is really good. Okay, so let's go ahead and try the chicken breast. Again, you could tell it's lightly battered. You could see the steam coming off the chicken. It was very tender cutting. Okay, so it's kind of like a chicken fried steak. The batter is really crispy and very flaky. Very fresh though. The cream gravy here is on point. Very, very good. So quick little update on the meal. Normally when we go to a restaurant, especially a new one, yeah, especially a new restaurant here at the Timberwood Grill, we never eaten here before. Usually when I try something, I'll probably get it every time as long as I like it. This is definitely one of those meals for me though. Everything is good. The mashed potatoes, the macaroni and cheese, the chicken is phenomenal. Every time we come here, I'll probably stick with this dish. It is that good. Okay, so quick little update on the food. This was absolutely delicious, incredible. This is probably one of my personal favorite meals. Literally since we moved from Orlando, Florida here to Sevierville, I absolutely love that. And I did want to showcase some of the different desserts. They have some homemade strawberry cake, a delicious slice of our towering 3-layered strawberry cake, topped with homemade cream cheese frosting, I should say, and fresh strawberry slices. They have a s'mores cheesecake and Kahlua chocolate mousse cheesecake. I think we're going to try the strawberry cake. Okay, so here is the homemade strawberry cake. Again, this is the delicious slice of towering 3-layer strawberry cake, topped with the homemade cream cheese frosting, and then you get the fresh strawberries, a really good sized portion though, again with the 3 layers. They give you some whipped cream, strawberries, and check out the side here. This looks really delicious actually. These are $8.99 for the strawberry cake. Okay, so I went ahead and tried to get the perfect bite of the strawberry cake. A little bit of the frosting, the cake itself, and then some whipped cream on the end. That's good. The cake itself isn't really dense. Very, very delicious. You can get a subtle hint of strawberry. That's good. Even if you don't like fresh strawberries, this is very delicious. It's a very fresh, almost a springtime, summertime dessert. That's very good. Okay, so that food at the Timberwood Grill here at the Island Pigeon Forge, absolutely delicious. Brandy really liked the cheeseburger. The fries were really crispy. That hand battered chicken was super duper good. I highly recommend the mashed potatoes. And if you do like smoked things, the macaroni and cheese is very good. That being said, the icing on top of the sundae is definitely that strawberry cake. It is moist, very delicious, and it's not like over the top sweet. It's just really good. Let's actually make our way a little bit further throughout the island. Lots of different things in this back section though. Arcade City, that is a massive arcade for the kiddos. It looks like you have not just nachos out in front, in case you want to get like some walking tacos. And here is a really awesome section for the kids. Check out this massive ropes course. Literally looks like it's about 4 stories long. That being said, let's head on over to the island trading post. Check out some of the different merchandise offerings they have there. This is probably one of those stores that has like a little bit of everything that you should probably check out on your trip here to Pigeon Forge. So right off the bat is some really cool Tennessee merchandise for the kitchen, like these really nice hot pads and oven mitts. It has like Chattanooga, Tennessee, Nashville. You have like Nashville hot chicken, moon pies, Knoxville. These are $14. It does look like they have some really soft kitchen towels here as well. This has the same design there with like Nashville. You have Falls Creek. Falls Creek Falls. Definitely like a little bit of a tongue twister. Here is the matching hot pad for this set. These are only $8 a piece, so a nice little take home on your trip here to Tennessee. But they do have a couple different cups and glass items with that same design. Here's a nice frosted glass for $10, but they have some koozies, even a deck of playing cards for only $6. I always like to come out though and check out some of the different like Christmas ornaments and like Sasquatch things that they have. They have some cool like little wooden signs here, Great Smoky Mountains with a Sasquatch. These are $31 a piece, but they have like some little black bears, some sunglasses, and again you could see like the Great Smoky Mountains in there. These are really cool. But they do have like some cabins down on the bottom section. This has like a little pull tab. So this is like a actual wooden Christmas ornament with the trees, and it lights up. These are $18 a piece. Here is a black bear literally in a Christmas stocking with a Santa hat on. So some really unique like little take-home things. This is like a little brick of wood. Actually has the Great Smoky Mountains logo. You have the bear. Looks like he's doing some backpacking. That one is $16. And they even have like the same difference here with like Bigfoot. This one has like the nice colors in the back, like paint is splattered for $16. Here's even some really fun kids graphic t-shirts. These are $23 a piece. Look at, hey, look, a menu. You got like a whole family of people there and the bears are looking at it. That's really neat. They have a glow-in-the-dark graphic t-shirt. Think outside, no box required, Great Smoky Mountains. I love the different shirts at this store though. They have lots of different like glow-in-the-dark ones like this design. It's a nice like lavender color. And here is more of like your classic Jeep graphic t-shirt, Smoky Mountains since 1934. Let's actually check out some of the assorted adult-sized shirts. Smoky Mountains, The Good Life, Tennessee, Relax and Unwind. I don't know what type of material this is, but this is seriously like amazing. I love the feel to that. They have your Smoky Mountains, Tennessee, with the mountains off in the distance, the stars and the moons. And here's a premium one. This one is since 1934 with the black bear on the front. This is more of like a heavier graphic shirt. I actually like that a lot. They have so many different designs though. Like this one here, premium Smoky Mountains, Tennessee. Let's see the price on these. That one is, let's see here, $34. And then over in this back wall is some more graphic t-shirt, the Bears, Great Smoky Mountains. Of course, like referring to the Beatles. Of course, you have to check out like some of the classic take-home items. They have a whole spinny rack with assorted refrigerator magnets. Almost like a snow globe design, Great Smoky Mountains. These are only $7 a piece, so a nice little deal for something cheap to take home. They have the Great Smoky Mountains here with the bear. That one is $7. Underneath there though, how cool is this one? You get like a huge graphic with the black bear. On the opposite side of there, this is like a badge actually. for the Great Smoky Mountains, like a park ranger. Still only $7, but they have so many different versions. You could even get a really cool Sasquatch keychain. These are only $6 a piece. One side says Great Smoky Mountains. The other side you do have to look for your name. Or they have like #1 grandma, #1 grandpa. But they got one for like all-star, bad guy, brother, sister. Only $6 a piece for a Bigfoot keychain. So many different Sasquatch offerings though. Another cool graphic t-shirt. Looks like he took a hot dog from a campfire. I love that. That one is really cool. You have Just Relaxing in Tennessee with Bigfoot just sitting there on an Adirondack chair. A really cool one for like 4th of July though, with like the red, white, and blue. That one says America on the bottom. But you can get a bunch of really cool like assorted like little squeak toys with Bigfoot. They call these squeak squatches. And here is a grow a Sasquatch. So you actually like put him in water and he gets 600 times bigger, it says. I am loving all of the different Christmas merchandise though. Look at this little Claus little coffee mug. That's so cool. These are only $9 a piece. They have some Christmas cookie jars. Yes, Christmas cookie jars. This one is ceramic with a nice big lid. Looks like it does have that silicone ring. That one says cookies on the front. They have like some sculptures of Mrs. Claus. She has some gingerbread man she's holding. That is only $28, so a really good deal. Here's like your old school like tin sign Mrs. Claus hot cocoa bar. That looks really cool. And they do have like a Santa Claus statue. Look at the little Joey platter there. He has a candy cane. And then of course a bunch of like gingerbread man. This whole section though is completely loaded up with so many different Christmas things. Definitely puts you in the holiday spirit. Here's some more tin signs that I want to show you. These are actually in the shape of like a mason jar. Mason is home where your mom is. You got like the little hummingbird there with that floral design. They have a couple different ones though. Smooth as Tennessee whiskey, sweet as strawberry wine. That is another cool sign. Underneath there they have like a little RV camper. Home is where you park it. They literally have something for everyone. Here's even some really nice kitchen towels. These have frillies at the bottom, but all of the flowers are embroidered. These are $17 a piece. Looks like they have a couple different designs with the flowers. And they're even putting out some very fancy Christmas stockings with snowman. These are Sherpa. They actually look like big plushies though. These are a great deal, $16 a piece. You got a little snowman here with a top hat. You can see like his little carrot nose and some more signs for the wall. I'm just freezing my jingle bells off with the snowman. This is a huge like paddle though, like look at that. And now that we've checked out all the newest merchandise over at the Trading Post, let's actually head on over to Old Smoky Moonshine. We'll see if they have any brand new like Christmas graphic t-shirts, because they normally put out a bunch of brand new merchandise for every holiday. Like I was saying though, just like Disney Springs, there are so many good restaurants here at the island. You have a Mellow Mushroom. If you're looking for some delicious pizza, they have you covered. Let's see some of the other places going down this strip though. Looks like they do have like Annie Ann's Pretzel, and then way off in the distance they have Kermit's Key Lime Pie. We actually tried that in Key West where Kermit's originated. Very, very delicious. So if you do eat at the Timberwood Grill and you elect not to get dessert, definitely come over to Kermit's. Their key lime pie, like I was saying, absolutely delicious. And it's pie o'clock somewhere. There's so many cool rides over in this section though. Like they have some little like old school vehicles, like teacups for the kiddos. And then over here they even have like a really nice carousel. And again, that's all decked out for the holiday season right now. Just making my way past the Dick's Last Resort restaurant. Let's head on over to Old Smoky Moonshine. Check out some of the merchandise over here. And if you are looking for a great spot to sit, they have some rocking chairs out in front and an actual stage, so they do play live music out in front. Here's a really cool graphic t-shirt with some cowgirl boots with the hearts and the flowers. Old Smoky Tennessee Moonshine. That one is really neat. Drinking watermelon moonshine. Again, you can actually purchase like your moonshine here as well. They have like your matching adult size baseball cap with the patch on the front there. You have your bottles of moonshine, some watermelon slices. It looks like there's a couple different like shot glasses down here on the bottom. This one actually has like cowboy boots. These are $9 a piece. And then right over here is a really nice glass cup. It actually has the Old Smoky Moonshine logo with some stars and cowboy boots for $17. We're kind of in that crossover though between fall time and Christmas time, so everything is decorated with a bunch of really cool like fall things, but also they have Christmas in mind here at Old Smoky. Looks like they have the Season to Shine, so these are little mini candy canes with a bunch of assorted things on the inside with like the mason jars. They have a good selection of them. Here is a Old Smoky Moonshine backpack. And again, you have like all the flavors with like the strawberries, the peaches, the lemons. The backpacks are $55 a piece, but it's literally not just moonshine you can get. Like they have a whole section back there with all different things. Of course, they do have some of this year's Halloween graphic t-shirts I want to show you. Old Smoky, pickles and booze, like you have Frankenstein, a zombie pickle, and then a ghost pickle. Kind of a big deal there. They have that paired with that baseball cap. White Lightning, this one is Old Tennessee Moonshine. Again, you have like Frankenstein's monster, Old Smoky Tennessee Moonshine with like the old dog. That looks really cool. And they're really nice here for fall time. They have some very nice adult size pullover sweatshirts that's just embroidered Old Smoky. These are $40 a piece. Let's continue on our way though and see what else we can find. Looks like this section has a bunch of different things for like the kitchen. Looks like they have some strawberry jelly. These actually come in like little mason jars. They have raspberry jellies. Let's see the price tag. They are only $9 a piece, so a really good deal. They have blackberry, some different jams here as well, like jalapeno, peach jam. And here's some little like salt and pepper shakers. These are actually popcorn dust. How cool is that? $12.99. The opposite side of that cart though, they even have some candied jalapenos. And again, these come with the Old Smoky tag. These are $12.99 a piece, but you can get like your bread and butter pickles, extra hot hillbilly, oh boy, definitely very, very spicy. They have some sweet pepper relish, and then some of the house-made Old Smoky Moonshine barbecue sauces. Then it kind of pours into some of the Christmas merchandise. And the cool thing, this is actually on clearance at the moment. Isn't that crazy? Christmas isn't even here yet, but they have like the shape of Tennessee, Old Smoky, Tennessee Moonshine with the Santa hat. Looks like they even have some Christmas sweaters with like the snowflakes, Christmas trees for Old Smoky, Tennessee Moonshine. Baby, It's Cold Outside. Such a good song. But they have like the old pickup truck with the Christmas trees. And here's some really nice coffee mugs that are on clearance. Come on, live a little, Old Smoky, Tennessee. The cool thing about this gift shop though, and the moonshine store, actually has the distillery, so you can look inside and actually see like them making the moonshine in the back. Up ahead though, they have a bunch of the different country artists that actually played here at Old Smoky Moonshine, like Easton Corbin, Thompson Square. They have Mo Pitney, and again, they played at that stage that I showed you just out in front, which is really neat. I absolutely love the graphic t-shirts that they have. Some really unique offerings. Old Smoky, you got like the hillbilly there. Quality Control Department. That is a really neat graphic t-shirt. They have like the actual like Old Smoky distillery, established 2010. That is really neat. And some different cups that they do have. This one actually has like a gold handle to it. More of like a marble finish. It says Old Smoky Moonshine. These are $15. Let's see what else we got on this bottom section. So even some like camping style cups. These are the tin ones with the Old Smoky Moonshine logo for $17. Just making our way back to the car over by Margaritaville Restaurant. Another one of those massive dinosaur photo ops. They have a huge pterodactyl. I had such a fun time today hanging out here at the Island Pigeon Forge. It's always a pleasure coming out, checking out some of the different restaurants in Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg. But the Timberwood Grill is absolutely crazy delicious. The food there is really good. The menu has a bunch of really nice offerings as well. The shopping is super good though. It's always cool to check out the different merchandise over at the Trading Post and over at Kryptonite Collectibles store. They get so many really cool different things from like Disney, different like statues, band t-shirts, Loungefly bags, you name it. Lots of good things over there. That being said, if you'd like to help further support our travels, please consider checking out our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up, and as always, make today awesome.